Hello and welcome to Boomer and Beyond Wellness and the Have It Your Way workout series. I'm Angela Fischetti. So today's deep dive is into not one but two exercises. The first one is called the seated lean back, and the other one I'm calling the uncrunch. So let me explain a little bit, and I'm going to demonstrate here for you. So if I come into this position here, this is a back bend. It could be called a back spine extension, however you want to do it. It could be really deep, whatever. That doesn't matter. I just want to show you a bit of the back bend, or also known as back spine extension. So I'm here. When I come to stand to neutral, so I'm exhaling, pulling the belly button in, that is spine flexion. So let's show you here, spine extension. And now to come to stand, spine flexion. So therefore, my message here is that for a healthy aging process, and I'm in that aging process, folks, and trying to make it as healthy as possible, I don't want to shorten the muscles of my torso and my trunk. I want to lengthen them. So I'm kicking the crunch to the curb, whether it be standing, seated, or lying down on the floor supine, face up. Thus, seated lean back and the uncrunch. Now, the accessories I'll be using today will be a sticky yoga mat. I'm using my yoga chair, and I love this chair. It's really great to do a lot of exercises in it, and plus it's wonderful for demonstration purposes. Also using my yoga bolster. This is not a must. However, if you use a cushion or a pillow, it's gotta be oblong or rectangular. It's gotta be wide, folks, all right? And then also for my bony butt, I am gonna be sitting on a cushion. Additionally, we'll be working with a Fitball, or a 9-inch Pilates ball, that little blue thing down on the floor. And over here, I have my 65-centimeter stability ball, also known as a therapy ball. And I'm a little bit taller than 5'6", so therefore 65 centimeters for me. Now, we're going to move right into the medical disclaimers and precautionary measures. You know that this is an important part of our videos here. And I'm going to say, here's a blanket statement for you. If you have any chronic health concerns at all, please preview the videos. Do not jump right in to participate, but look for what you can do. If you're unsure, then I would invite the medical health care practitioner who knows your body best to preview the video as well to help you make an informed decision. Now, specific to this video, if you have a latex allergy, folks, please look for non-latex or latex-free when it comes to any exercise mat and any exercise ball, whether they be weighted or not. Also, for those of you who have the following, I want you to do the seated lean back as opposed to going to the floor. I shouldn't say I want you to, but I would advise you to do that, all right? Maybe you've been told you can get down on the floor and go, that's great. But I'm going to speak to those of you who have vertigo, GERD, medicated or not for hypertension. Maybe you've been told with back spine issues, particularly not to flex the spine, not to bend down, maybe to pick up something. And this can be for those of you with osteoporosis of the spine, but not exclusive to it. And even the postural deviation known as hyperkyphosis, where we kind of hunched in appearance. And also, folks, for those of you who have an arthritic neck, go for the seated version. Now, we are going to be benefiting and activating many muscles here. So in particular, core muscles, I am going to point out amongst the abdominal muscles, in particular that transverse abdominis muscle. It's deep to the belly button. It kind of acts like our internal corset or girdle, kind of wraps around that lower abdominal area and then partially goes toward that lower back. We also have pelvic floor muscles activated, back erectors, In addition, we have the back flexor muscles. We also are activating the quadratus lumborum, the QL muscles, the latissimus dorsi muscle, that's that big swimmer's muscle, trapezius muscle, and also the rhomboids that are located between the shoulder blades, kind of help those butterfly wings back there come close together to retract. And it can be actually quite helpful to strengthen neck muscles, and you will feel those quadricep muscles as well. Now, the activities of daily living this benefits a lot, all right? So I've got a long list here for you, and I'm going to read part of it because I can't remember everything, but I'm going to say something here that it is excellent for all functional movements. I chose this exercise because it can be quite beneficial to help you prevent falls. So it's great for balance. However, if you do fall, you want to be able to stand right back up. And that's part of mobility, right? And with other mobility movements, it's beneficial to help with walking, your gait, ambulation, all the same, basically the same thing. It's great for bending over, for reaching up, for twisting, different kinds of household chores. I'm going to point out that it's great for when you, for grocery shopping. I want you to be able to lift those groceries out of your trunk and carry them on in proudly into your home. It's also great for gardening. Let's check what else here because there was so much. Yeah, here's one I really want to emphasize. Just moving and engaging with your loved ones. It could be your family, your friends, even your furry loved ones. So it really is such a wonderful, wonderful approach to training the core. Now, a couple of gentle reminders. Always feel free to stop and rest whenever you need to when you're working out on your own. This is not a workout, but it is a good tip. Keep yourselves properly hydrated when you're training, and you know it is summertime now, and I am in South Florida, and these days it is with the heat index over 100 degrees every day, so I have to drink a lot of water. However, if you've been medically advised to avoid drinking a lot of water, maybe it's, you have kidney or bladder issues, whatever it is, just please follow that advice. Now on the channel, I want you to look for a video. It's a warm-up and a cool-down video, just one video where you can interchange the movements. It is important for those of us 55 years and above to warm up for a full 10 minutes prior to any workout. While they're at the channel, I'm going to direct you toward the post tab, and within the post tab, that's where you will find the link to the RPE chart. That's short for rating of perceived exertion. And this is a 0 through 10 subjective scale that can be an excellent tool to help you gauge your sense of effort. Certainly very helpful for those who don't know how to take their exercise or their training heart rate, or maybe you're on certain medications like beta blockers, maybe even you might have a pacemaker. Now, I want to tell you something. I have a couple of clients who are almost 90, and they have some issues, so therefore they need to go see cardiologists. And I asked them to please bring that RPE scale with them. Print it out and bring it. And yes, those cardiologists came back and said, boom, we want you to work out here. Now, I always suggest to work out at an RPE between 3 and 6. They were advised something that was a little bit more challenging than that. And I was like, wow. But I'm not going to give the numbers because these numbers were specific to them. But I'm just telling you, it can be a very helpful chart for you. And then also within that post tab, you're going to look for reference images. They're always there for the Have It Your Way workout series, even reference screenshots, a reference article, or a reference study, all there for you. Now, what are we going to do here today with the seated lean back and the uncrunch? Well, we're going to do one set, and a set is typically a group of 8 to 15 repetitions. We'll definitely be doing 15 repetitions today with the first 5 repetitions on that chair. Then we're going to move to the floor on our backs, another 5 with the Fitball or your 9-inch Pilates ball, and then the final 5 with the stability ball. So we're going to begin here now in the chair. When I sit in the chair, a couple of things I just want to point out. The biggest thing is I find people do this a lot, especially when they're in a folding chair. So we don't want to do that. If you have issues with your knees, it might be a little too much compression, a hyperflexion. So you bring the feet just a little bit forward. I like the ankles slightly forward of the knees. Now my low back, butt, are all the way back to the cushion, but I am sitting up rather than collapsing back into the cushion. You have 2 options here with the placement of the hands. I have my microphone here, so I'm just going to show you at a distance from the microphone, but you can cross your hands and place the hands on your chest. Otherwise, you can do like what I like to do is place the hands behind the head. Now, the whole idea here is to keep yourself steady here and you're not dropping your head back, nothing like that. So on the inhale, I'm going to come back into the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. On the exhale, pull that belly button in and lift up. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. Up. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw that belly button in toward the small of the back, folks. Exhale. Up. 2, 3, 4. Just to neutral. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage that belly button. And then exhale. Up. 2, 3, 4. What the heck? Let's go for one more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whew, right in there. So now I'm going to move this chair on over, and I'm going to grab that Fitball and take it to the floor. So you want to put the ball down by your shoulder blade area. Where you don't want the ball, folks, is behind the head and neck. I should say not behind the neck, all right? We want it a little bit lower. We don't want it at that lower back. So you're just going to have to negotiate a little bit. And the thing about a Fitball is, you know, you're not going to burst the thing. They're like really squishy. So I'm going to find my place here. We'll see as I do this. Hands behind the head or across the chest. So I'm going to lower down. So here's my bit of a spine extension. I just got a spine adjustment too. And on the exhale, I come up. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to hold here, check myself in the camera. What we don't want to do is go all the way into that crunch and lower down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale, up. 2, 3, 4. Pause, pull it in, pull it all in. And lower down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, up. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. Notice I'm taking my time. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. One more. And take it up. 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. And we'll complete it here. And up. 2, 3, 4. Pull it in. And then I'm going to slowly come on up here, moving that Fitball out of the way. Let's get her over here. And we're going to grab that stability ball. I'm going to start a little further back here and start to roll on down the ball. Keep those feet a little bit wider apart, just a little bit wider than hips width. I'm going to lower down, tiny little spine extension, but it's here, folks. And take it up. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. I'm pulling my belly button in the entire time. It's not sucking in the gut, all right? Just the belly button. Exhale, up, 2, 3, 4. Don't keep curling. Don't keep curling, right? And lower down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift, 2, 3, 4. Wow, man. And lower down, 2, 3, 4. Take it up, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Lower down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, up, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, pull it in, and then slowly come on up. Wow, it is real deep, folks, and it's great for you. So give it a try. Let me know how it comes along for you. And so that's what we have for you today, folks, here at Boomerang Beyond Wellness. Please, folks, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Share the videos, give the videos a kind comment, and don't forget to hit that reminder bell. And if you would like to receive my free monthly newsletter, you can go to my website, boomerandbeyondwellness.com, and go to the subscribe tab. And when you do subscribe, you will receive a thank you total body workout designed exclusively for my newsletter subscribers. So until next time, eat your greens, eat your beans, drink your water. And thank you so much for your support.